Hey guys, this is Sandy, your licensed realtor here in Central Florida and also licensed mortgage loan originator. Can't talk today. Today I want to do a topic on how to find the best investment properties in 2023. Twenty twenty three has been a year where we're seeing an increase in interest rate. We're seeing a little decline in pricing, but not really, because in some areas there's still multiple offers going on. And so if you're an investor and you're trying to find an investment property in 2023, what are some of the best places to look, or how are you going to find that? Well, the first thing I'm going to tell you is find motivated sellers, and that's easier said than done, right? Okay, how do you find motivated sellers? What you want to do is you want to pick the neighborhood that you want to invest in, right? So you can't just cast a wide net. Try to figure out what neighborhood you want to invest in. And then what you want to do is you want to send letters out to that community to find out who is thinking of selling. Believe in me, guys, even though the prices are high and interest rates are rising, there are still people that must sell. There are still people that must sell their home, and there are still people that must sell their investment property. So you want to send a letter out to the neighborhood that you target to see how you could find the motivated sellers. Another thing you want to do is look into new construction. And I know a lot of investors don't want to hear this. They're like, well, I'm investing, I don't want to go deal with a builder. The fact of the matter is, builders are offering a lot of incentives because interest rates are high and they have to sell their home. Builders are in the market of building the home then selling the home, not building the home and sitting on the home and waiting for the market to change like some sellers will do. So you want to look for motivated sellers now and motivated builders. And you want to find a real estate agent, guys, that specializes in investment if you're looking for an investment property. Because real estate agents are going to have a lot of inside story. They're going to know who they sold to, who's looking to sell. A lot of times sellers will call and tell us different stories, and we'll know, okay, if we could find a buyer specifically for that particular property, that seller will sell. And we're looking for sellers, we're looking for buyers. Believe it or not, real estate agents are also in the business of looking for motivated sellers and looking for motivated buyer. And if we find a motivated buyer and we have a motivated seller, then there you go. So I'm also an investor, as you know from all the videos I do. I'm also looking for motivated investors, and I can't always buy all the properties that I get knowledge of, right? So you want to find a motivated agent that's in the area that you're looking to buy, in the same neighborhood, in the area you're looking to invest in. And you also want to make good friends with those agents, because they also will have the inside story. They'll know what sellers are motivated, and they'll also know what builder would be the best pick for you as an investor. Because as an investor, you have a different portfolio, right? You're looking for property that's going to yield a return. Whether you're going to rent it out, long-term renting or short-term renting or whatever it is you're doing, you want to find that motivated seller. Maybe you're into flipping. Maybe you're looking to find a home that's been, that needs some work that you could fix and flip, right? How do you find these properties? Something you could drive around the neighborhood, you could find some properties that look like they're in bad shape. Sometimes you reach out to the sellers and they really don't get back to you because they're like, oh, you've mentioned the word investor. They're like, I'm not dealing with an investor. But if you have a real estate agent do that for you, if you call your realtor and say, hey, I was driving around this area, I noticed one main street kind of look in disarray. It looks like it's in disrepair. It needs work. Do you have any idea what's going on with this property? The real estate agent could dig deeper and get more background in the property and be able to reach out to the seller and get a better response than you would. And I'm not just saying that because I'm a real estate agent, but real estate agent is also your ally in finding the best properties in 2023. So let's do a quick recap. Target your area. What area are you looking to invest in? What is your investment? Is it long-term, short-term, commercial? What are you doing? Target that. Find the homeowners in that area or the investors that own those properties. Reach out to them. An agent again will be able to find not only to find the seller, but also finding the address of the seller and the correct address, phone number, and email address. We have resources like that. But you could, because it's on one main street, doesn't necessarily mean that the seller lives there. So we need to find out where the seller is. And in our area, there's a lot of foreign sellers. There's a lot of sellers or owners or investment property owners that don't live in the country. They're in Brazil, they're in Canada, they're in England. So we find this information, we reach out to them. We're also looking to find builders who have inventory homes. investors, right? Because as an investor, you don't really care that it has certain aspects of it you're looking to invest. So if the builder has inventory home, and inventory homes are homes that you're going to build on spec, or that they're already built and for some reason the deal fell through and now they want to sell as soon as possible. The best deals to get from a builder is the homes that are already built that they're trying to just get rid of, right? It's already built. For whatever reason the deal fell through, the buyer was going to buy the home, their financing fell through, whatever it is fell through, and they need to still sell the property. That way they will give you more leverage. Another thing with buying from builders is they'll help you to pay down your interest rate. And if you find a motivated seller, you're going to want to create the same deal. Hey seller, I'm going to buy your property, but I need for you to help me to buy down my interest rate. I need for you to put this much money towards my closing costs so I could bring these points down. That's going to be super important. And of course, if you're looking to invest, you want to look into investing. If you have to finance, you want to look into using a DSCR loan. DSCR loan, because that loan is less paperwork. As long as you have a credit score of 640 or higher, they're not going to ask you to prove your income on any of that great stuff. So that would be the best way to go. So again, finding out to find the best properties or the best real estate investment in 2023 is target your area, go off the sellers that you know are looking to sell, go off the builders who have inventory homes that must sell their home, find a real estate agent that specializes in investment property and have some inside story on the market so they could help you to target what you're looking for, and use a DSCR loan to purchase if you have to finance, because that would be the best investment loan you could find with the least amount of paperwork and hassle. Thank you so much for listening. I hope this helped. We're always available for consultations. If you want to do a quick Zoom call with us, or if you want to call us or send us a text, it's 407-791-4713. You can send us a text and say, hey, I'm interested, I need to get some information and some investment properties in certain areas. We'll be able to talk with you. Thank you so much for listening, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Remember to like and subscribe to our channel, okay? Remember to do that. Thanks, guys. Bye now.